media, but I go by Lee. And we are finally getting into the master bathroom renovation series. This is literally going to be maybe like a 4-part series. But what's going to be great about it is that most of the videos, I'm going to try my best to have all of the videos back to back to back to back. We started this renovation in late July of 2021. And it was originally supposed to take 6 to 8 weeks. It went from 2 months to 4 months. We had quite a few hiccups along the journey. And of course, it's COVID, so there was so many delays. But in this particular video, we are going to go through the before of the bathroom and a full demolition and getting certain things installed and some of the hiccups that we ran into along the way. I did want to give a bit of a backstory. This home is actually one of my childhood homes, and my mother actually gifted me this home a couple of days before she died. She basically said, or maybe it was like a week before she passed away, she asked if I could stay in the home. So I am extremely grateful for this. So over the years, we've honestly only been making cosmetic updates because that's really all this home needs is cosmetics. You know, the times have changed, and so the builder grade homes look a lot differently now. And this home was built in really like the late 80s. But what's great about homes that were built in this era is that they are beyond solid homes. They are very like structurally sound homes. So we haven't had any problems honestly with this home until the Texas freeze of 2021. We honestly made it through the freeze just fine. We thought that everything was okay, but what we realized was that later on was that a pipe had bursted inside of the wall in this bathroom and was leaking and had caused some black mold. And once we really found out about that, we ended up going ahead and starting the bathroom renovation. We already had it on our list, but it was just kind of pushed forward because of that particular issue. So I cannot wait to show you guys the entire process. Please stay tuned for all of the videos. I know that they're going to be like ever so slightly long, but that's just because a lot of things happened and it took way longer than what we anticipated. And honestly, although the construction in the bathroom is done, I actually haven't finished like decorating and like filling it out. So that is going to be really the last video. This series is really kind of motivating me to go ahead and finish it in a sense. So I hope that you guys enjoy. Welcome to part 1 of the master bathroom renovation. Bathroom renovation starts at 8 a.m. in the morning. It's currently now like 2 o'clock at night. Yep, 1:55 a.m. and I just finished taking everything out of this bathroom. We haven't used this bathroom in maybe like 2 or 3 months now because some things happened right after the winter freeze that we had here in Texas that was just crazy. It caused like a lot of after effects in our bathroom and essentially ruined it, which is okay because it needed to be renovated anyways because this bathroom really hasn't been renovated since the house was built. So it has like a full-on jacuzzi. We did repaint a couple of years ago, but that was really it. So yeah, it has a full-on jacuzzi that actually works. I also hated these brown cabinets because they're like that orangey brown, you know, that was very popular in the late 80s, early 90s, very mid-century modern. And I do like wood tones, but just not this particular brown. I also hate with a passion this tile. This tile is horrible. This is gonna look different. Also, all of the lighting fixtures, everything totally different. And then this is the toilet nook. I actually like this nook. I don't want it to be closed in. I hate when toilets are really closed in like that, almost like they're public restrooms. I don't like that. So I love that this is like a little nook. And in terms of cabinets, we're gonna get them up to the ceiling and wall to wall so that it actually fills in more space and provides more storage. And then some walls are gonna be moved and rearranged. So where the tub is now, this is going to become the shower with glass basically everywhere to open it up, and the plumbing will be on this wall instead of where it is now, because that will be gone. We're getting a new window that's needed. This will be gone because this is the shower, and this is going to become a tub, and it will be facing this way, like straight ahead, the first thing that you see. And our construction company actually recommended a black, like modern clawfoot tub, and we love it. Nick loves it, so I'm still kind of working out the ins and outs, but there will be a black clawfoot tub. This vanity is currently now like, I don't know, maybe like 7 feet long, and it's gonna drop down to 5. The tile on the floor, I'm undecided on whether I want it to be black or like a black and white pattern. And then instead of it being one large mirror, it's gonna be 2 mirrors with 2 fixtures either on the side or on the top. I'm still undecided about that. The medicine cabinet is going to go away completely. We will not have a medicine cabinet whatsoever. Current situation. Y'all, day 1 is done. So they've demoed the restroom, and see what the winter storm, the winter freeze, this is what it did. And I knew that that was there. I didn't think that it was as bad as it was, but I knew that that was for sure there. Yeah, the plumber actually has to come in and like assess that situation and see what we need to do. But this wall will likely be removed, but we just want to make sure like the pipes and everything are good to go. But yeah, everything is out, like it's gone. The only thing that's still here, which I probably should have told him to remove, is this. Everything is gone. I'm definitely happy to see the space, but he did frame out the shower. The shower's framed out. There was a wall here. If you can see like where it's cut out in the ceiling, this was a wall, but this is going to be glass now, and this side is going to be glass, and then the fixtures will be on this wall for like the tub filler or for the shower. It's so bad. That's what happens when you live in Texas. The weather is so unexpected, and it can cause, let me say that, so many damages to your home almost at any given moment. Great news about today is that this is actually the vanity mirror that was currently on the wall. And as you can see, this is the back of the mirror. It had no glue on this mirror whatsoever. This mirror is very large, okay? Because it had no glue on it, it was literally being held in place by 4 brackets, 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom. So they were able to remove it in one piece. So I'm actually going to make this a floor mirror. So this will become basically a DIY project that will be much, much cheaper, because this is about the size of the Anthropology mirror that is $1,500. Except for this one, I'm about to DIY for probably about $25 to $30. We are at Floor and Decor, the basic store to pick out tile for the bathroom, floor, wall, shower, and grout colors. We just decided to go with the big box store because it's easy and it's quick, and this bathroom renovation kind of started quickly and it's moving fast, especially with delays in shipping for some of the other parts. So let's go shopping. This is the first one she showed us. So she showed us this one first. That's on the display wall. She showed us this on the computer. Remember?
Okay.
You don't remember?
Yeah, I do remember now. But she said it might be a little bit too busy. Because that black tile would make it pop. Because it's a solid black.
I like this, but I do think that it's very busy.
Well,
because you gotta imagine it's a whole wall gonna be this.
But that's what you first walk into. So that's right there. If everything else is like a solid, wouldn't it be?
Well.
When it pop, wouldn't it be like, oh, that's like that's the first thing you see?
Well, you're also gonna see that herringbone pattern on the wall. That's black, and you're also gonna see that black tub.
Okay.
This one got gold in it. I don't want that one. Or this one, because it's simpler. I think that the other black one, I do like it, but I don't think for a whole wall.
Okay.
I think that's just gonna be too much.
I think this was better for a whole wall.
And the trim on our floor and in the shower nook and the hardware is gonna be gold.
Okay. The Raven, we have 37 pieces.
Which one is the Raven? Is it this Subway?
That's that one.
You only have 37 pieces?
Yeah. You're gonna need 100 and...
I am at Lowe's. For the most part, we found almost everything that we needed at Floor and Decor in terms of like the bathroom toweling. We could not find the floor tile because I'm looking for a black rectangular floor tile and something that's not small, like specifically like a larger scale tile. So I couldn't find any of those. Not that were just solid black. Most of them were like a graphite or like some type of gray. So what I did was I picked up samples of most of the bathroom tile. And so this is the herringbone pattern that's going to go in the shower. It'll be like this. Look at how pretty this tile is. And it's like a satin finish versus being very matte or very shiny. Because the marbling, I think, is going to be shiny. Yeah, it has a shinier texture. And then we're going with the matte black tub. But anyways, I looked online and apparently Lowe's has a black floor tile. So I'm bringing this in as a sample so that I can basically kind of match it up and make sure that it's actually black. Because it seems like this black tile, I'm going to have to hunt for it. What was also great was when they demoed the bathroom yesterday, they were able to save the mirror in the bathroom that's huge. It's like 78 inches long and like 4 feet, I want to say, wide. It's basically almost the same dimensions, if not larger, than the Anthropologie mirror. That's really popular and that I honestly want it, but to be able to save that particular mirror, I could just make me a mirror. That's what I was thinking. So I'm also gonna make this Lowe's trip a DIY trip because I'll basically be able to do 2 things instead of 1. Hopefully find a floor tile for the bathroom, and I might be able to get the wood cut to frame out that mirror. that's a fail because that stone is polished, so it'll make it slippery. You see how it's shiny? So that is not going to work. Or this. Okay, so Lowe's was an absolute fail. The tile ended up being polished instead of matte, and putting polished floors in the bathroom just makes it 10 times more slippery. It's just not, I guess, like the best option in terms of safety. So I'm actually at Home Depot because there's supposed to be a black tile here. I'm gonna look, still do the same thing. So I ended up just not getting anything from Lowe's at all. So nothing for my DIY projects at all, because I would rather kind of like purchase everything at once versus a little here, and then I'm gonna have to ride with this huge piece of wood in my truck, which will fit, but it's likely going to come all the way up to the front. So whenever I put that in here, I want to be going straight home versus hopping from place to place looking for black floor tile. This cannot be that hard to find. Subway tile. This tile, that's not black, right? This is more like a granite, like a gray. This is a very industrial tile too, but it looks different up here. Interesting, and it's cheaper. There's also this one again, which is a much better match, and I actually kind of like this because this is like the color of the grout that will be in this, and that's what it looks like. That's gorgeous. And they have a few, but not enough for the space, and it's cheaper, but they are much smaller, so I think we'll actually end up spending almost twice as much more. Jeez. We're at another tile store, and it's more of a custom tile store, and I'm thinking this one. That one's pulling a little blue.
Yeah. This one.
And then this one. It's so cute though. This is also really cute. I know it's not for everybody, but it's still a vibe.
It's like a picture.
And so are these. So this is kind of like the inspo for our bathroom or shower wall too, with the herringbone pattern, but just not the different textures, or the different finishes rather. It's so pretty. That's what I'm saying, but it's a lot of work.
Especially with all these back orders, and you need to be very flexible with the selection you first think about it.
Yeah.
We have officially started week 2 of our master bathroom renovation. Today they came and they made a few changes to the framing in the bathroom for plumbing. A couple of things had to be moved. Basically like this, some of the studs in the wall had to be rearranged for the plumbing to sit symmetrically with the tub and the shower, and also for electrical to come and redo basically everything. However, our tub was supposed to be here on Monday. It is Wednesday, and the only thing that shipping says is delayed. and we got our tub shipped to the actual store because our contractor actually recommended that, so that in case it gets damaged in the process, basically the store will either fix it. And she says that typically the freight trucks are a bit gentler when transporting such large items versus them like transferring our tub to UPS or like USPS or FedEx or whatever, and then our tub just kind of getting thrown around and possibly broken. We got the tub for a really good price, and when we went back to look at the tub, like we got the tub basically on a promotion, but when we went back to look at the tub had went up to almost $1,400. We paid nowhere near $1,400, so I was actually really excited. So let me show you guys the new updates for the bathroom. It's still in the demo process. Here she is in all of her glory. I did try to air her out because it was so dusty. So I think the last time you saw it, there was more walls and ceiling. Now basically all of the walls are gone. You know, we still have the drawings on the wall, basically what things are going to look like and what the electrician needs to do. And they cut out the ceiling here and over here so that the plumbing could be rerouted. I'm standing in what's our soon-to-be new bathroom. Updates, plumbing is headed here now, so I cannot wait to get this leak fixed. Electrical came last week. It's kind of been a slow process. I think that they've been moving a little bit slower because, well, I guess we've only been going through renovations for 2 weeks, but because our floor tile isn't in, everything else has kind of been like a slight, our floor tile and our tub. So everything else has been kind of like at a slight delay because that's important. We need the floor tile to really, really honestly move forward like we should. So I think this renovation is going to take us 8 weeks instead of 6 weeks, and that's okay. But plumbing is coming today. Electrical went in, so we have now recessed lighting. One light directly above what's going to be the shower, one light directly above the toilet, one light directly above the tub, and everything is centered now. And then there will be 2 lights here that I'm ordering from Amazon, and then a plug here on the wall and a plug here. We're getting rid of the medicine cabinet, and I think I'm gonna put a LED mirror. I also got a dimmer for electrical, so when they replace this light, let me show you, it's very cute. So this light right here, that's off, on, and then there's only one bulb plugged in also, so just keep that in mind. And then it dims, look. Shortly, I think I'm gonna end this version of our bathroom renovation here, and then after plumbing is done, we'll be back because I really can't wait to show you guys more or less the designs and things that I've picked out. And I also can't wait to actually see it put into the bathroom. So really this is kind of like just a demo vlog, but because we literally demoed everything, it's long and like picking out things. So I will see you guys in the next episode of our bathroom demo. How I imagine sitting on my new tub. Oh.